Hello, hello, hello. Oh, my honeys, my darlings, my absolutely nasty birds, welcome back. And oh my goodness, can you feel that?
I can.
That absolute electricity crackling in the air right now. I cannot stand still. I am vibrating.
It is undeniable. It's absolute delicious out there. Usually we talk about the stars whispering or maybe a gentle nudge.
A little hint, yeah.
But this week, the week of February 9th to the 15th, 2026, the sky is not whispering, my friend.
No.
The sky is waking up and it is shouting.
It is screaming, and we love it when it screams. It makes us feel alive.
Yeah.
So let's just orient our lovely listeners here. We are looking at a week where let's call it the cosmic furniture, is being rearranged massively.
Absolutely. This isn't a minor mood swing. This is one of those weeks where you look back 5 years from now and say, that was the turning point.
I'm getting chills. So what do we call this? Is there a fancy astrology word for this kind of upheaval?
There is. We're having what's called a major ingress week.
Ooh, an ingress. Okay, break that down for my sweet birds who might think that's a type of salad dressing.
It does sound like one, doesn't it? But no, an ingress is simply when a major, slow-moving planet leaves one sign of the zodiac and enters another. It changes the entire backdrop, the whole flavor of the air we breathe.
And the headline, the one everyone is buzzing about, is Saturn.
The granddaddy of the zodiac. He's packing his bags.
Yes, finally. Okay, let's unpack this immediately because I've been waiting. Saturn leaving Pisces. Bye-bye.
After what feels like forever.
He's been in that weepy, foggy water for an eternity, and now he is crashing into the fire. Saturn enters Aries this week, baby.
It's huge. And just for some context, Saturn spends about 2.5 years in a sign. So since early 2023, it's been in Pisces. Think about that vibe. Water, dissolution, fog.
Felt like trying to build a skyscraper on a swamp. You put a brick down,
Yeah.
and it sinks.
That is a perfect analogy. It was a time of dissolving boundaries. But around Friday or Saturday of this week, Saturn steps into Aries.
The first sign of the zodiac.
The very first. The pioneer. This is the start of a brand new zodiacal cycle for Saturn. We are moving from surrendering to initiating.
Get up and go time. No more crying in the bathroom. But wait, I have a question. Because the textbooks say this is tricky. Is this actually good news? Putting the planet of restriction into the sign of impulse.
You hit the nail on the head. In technical terms, we say Saturn is in its fall, in Aries.
Oh, that sounds dramatic.
Yeah.
And not in a fun way. Why is the boss falling down the stairs?
It's not necessarily bad, but it is deeply uncomfortable. Think about it. Saturn is the strict librarian who wants a 100-year plan.
And spreadsheets.
So many spreadsheets. And Aries wants to light a match and see what explodes right now.
So it's a very strict librarian trying to organize a rave while the music is blasting.
Exactly. Or trying to drive a car with one foot on the gas, that's Aries, and one foot slamming the brake, that's Saturn. It creates friction. It creates smoke.
Okay, but friction can be good, right?
That's the key. That friction creates heat. And heat creates movement. We've been stagnant in the Pisces water. This week, the engine turns over. It might be jerky, it might be loud, but we are finally moving forward.
I love that. It's uncomfortable, but it's productive. Okay, now, before we zoom in on our favorite people today, we have to mention the other diva in the sky.
We do.
Because while Saturn is putting on his combat boots, Venus is doing something very, very different. Today, Tuesday, she moves into Pisces.
Oh, and she loves it there. This is what we call exaltation.
She is obsessed. She's exalted. She is practically singing in the shower and putting on a face mask. So what does exaltation mean exactly?
It's where a planet functions at its highest potential. It's like being the guest of honor at a party thrown just for you. Venus is love and beauty. In Pisces, love is boundless, compassionate, spiritual, movie magic, romantic.
So we have this beautiful contradiction. Saturn demands action and hardness in Aries, and Venus brings compassion and softness in Pisces.
It's the universe trying to balance a flamethrower with a warm bubble bath.
We need that bubble bath because the intensity is high. Uranus just went direct, the weirdness is awake, and we're inching toward a solar eclipse next week. The air is thick.
It really is. Which brings us to our mission today.
Yes. We are taking all this fire, this water, this electric shock, and we are going to explain exactly what it means for our favorite mountain climbers.
Our hardworking, ambitious, solid bedrock of the zodiac are Capricorns.
The sea goats. And my darlings, if you are a Capricorn listening, or you love one, or you work for one, which we all do, eventually, this is a pivotal week.
It really is. For everyone else, Saturn moving is a shift in the collective mood. But for Capricorn, this is personal. Saturn is your ruling planet.
Right, and when your ruling planet moves, you move. It's not just the weather changing outside, it's your identity changing inside.
Precisely. You've spent the last few years with your ruler in Pisces. For a Capricorn who values structure and results, that can feel like wading through mud in a heavy wool coat.
Oh, totally. Capricorn's like a spreadsheet. Pisces is like vibes, man. A plus B equals purple. It's been a time of ego death for them, I think.
It has. Pisces dissolves boundaries, so they've been forced to learn surrender, which is the hardest thing for a goat to do. But now, Saturn hits Aries, the fog lifts, the mud dries up.
So for the Capricorn listener, is this a shock to the system or just a burst of energy?
It's a call to arms. You are done dissolving in your feelings. It's time to take action. This is pioneering energy. But remember that fall, Capricorns are used to being the authority, the CEO. In Aries, they have to become the warrior.
Ooh, that's a subtle but huge difference.
Yeah.
The CEO commands. The warrior gets in the trenches and fights.
Exactly. And Capricorns hate looking foolish. They hate the beginner phase. Saturn in Aries is all about the beginner phase. It's messy. It's trying something new and failing fast.
You know Capricorns.
Yeah.
They want to be at the top of the mountain yesterday, and now they have this fire under them. But they have a secret weapon right now, don't they? One that makes me so jealous.
They do. And this is why I'm so excited for Capricorns this month. Mars.
Tell us about Mars. Give us the good news.
Mars is currently in Capricorn. Now, just like Venus loves Pisces, Mars loves Capricorn. Mars is exalted in Capricorn.
You're using that word a lot. The sky is just full of planets living their best lives.
It's high-definition astrology right now. Mars is the engine drive, ambition. In Capricorn, Mars is a general plotting a takeover. It's strategic, sustained, powerful energy.
So you have the engine Mars in your sign and your ruler entering a fire sign. Boss energy activated.
If you've been sitting on the couch wondering when your mojo is coming back, my Capricorn sweets, it is here. The lethargy is over.
But, and this is a big, but you can't just work, work, work. We have to talk about the heart.
Yes, let's look at the fifth house. For our Capricorn rising listeners, Taurus is your fifth house. That's romance, creativity, joy, children. And who's in Taurus?
Uranus, the planet of shocks, earthquakes, and lightning bolts.
And he just went direct. He is awake and acting out.
Oh my God, can you look at the chances? The romance sector is lighting up like a disco ball that's about to short circuit.
It's fascinating because Capricorns are usually so strategic in love. They have a type, a plan.
I will love you on Thursday at 7 p.m. after my board meeting.
Right. But the stars are saying absolutely not. Uranus in the fifth house says romance is going to be shocking. It breaks the pattern completely.
It's the wait him
Yeah.
energy, or wait her. Someone totally different from your usual preference, maybe an artist or a rebel.
It's about what the heart truly wants versus what the ego thinks it needs. Uranus brings that electric spark that wakes you up from your own rigid expectations.
I love that. Capricorns, listen to me. If you are single, do not stay home. Go somewhere weird. Be unpredictable.
And this also applies to creativity. The fifth house is creation. For some, this could be literal. Unexpected pregnancies are a very Uranian theme, so, be aware.
Oh. Surprise babies, consider yourself warned, my darlings.
But symbolically, it's about birthing a project that is totally out of character. If you're an accountant, maybe you start a heavy metal band.
Yes. Blend that discipline with joy. If you always work, go play. That is the assignment.
But as always, we have to look at the whole picture. There are some yellow lights flashing that we need to address.
Okay, let's give them the warning, but delivered with a smile. My thrifty goats, we need to talk about your money.
We do. Mercury is squaring Uranus this week.
A square. That sounds aggressive.
It creates friction and volatility. And for Capricorns, this is hitting financial sectors. The vibe is gambling.
And I know, Caps, you like a sure thing. But with that impulsive Aries energy, you might get a crazy idea, like, I should put my entire life savings into this new crypto coin.
Please, for the love of the stars, don't do that.
Don't bet the farm, my sweets.
The sources are clear. Windfalls are possible, but the money might not come from where you think it will. If you force a risky bet, Uranus might just flip the table on you.
So, be the boss in the boardroom, the wild child in the bedroom, but be the boring banker with your bank account.
A perfect summary. And there's one more warning which comes back to that Saturn in Aries. Impatience.
Oh, the struggle is real.
Saturn in Aries wants to knock down the door, but Mercury is about to enter its shadow phase.
Ah, the shadow phase. A Mercury retrograde is coming.
It is. Things are already starting to slow down, glitch, get confusing.
So let me get this straight. You have Saturn screaming, go, NW, And Mercury's shadow saying, wait, where are my keys? Did I send that email?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is a recipe for pure frustration. You'll want to launch, to fight, to scream, why isn't this happening now?
It's the energy of headbutting a wall.
Yeah.
We know you, Capricorn. Inefficiency feels like a personal attack.
It does. The advice here is simple. Take a breath, drink some water, don't headbutt the wall will win.
It's a challenge.
Yeah.
But you are the masters of challenges.
You really are. And if we look at the week as a whole for Capricorn, the narrative is one of empowerment. You are shedding a skin.
I just want to hug all our listeners right now. You guys, you are the most special astrologers of your own life. You add so much joy and warmth to that solid world you build.
It's true. And think about what you are leaving behind. We mentioned ego death earlier. You're shedding the skin of who you thought you had to be.
Ooh, say more about that. Who did they think they had to be?
The martyr. The one who carries the weight of the world. The one who thinks, if I don't suffer, I don't deserve success. That is the low vibration of Saturn and Pisces that you are leaving behind.
Wow, that hit me. If I don't suffer, I don't deserve success.
Uh-huh.
We're deleting that program right now. Control, Alt, delete.
Delete it. It's gone. The new you, the Saturn and Aries you, is the leader, the pioneer. You succeed because you're passionate, not just because you're obligated to the grind.
That gives me chills. You are moving from obligation to passion. That is the headline.
And you have the strength for it. Mars is in your corner. You have the new fire of Saturn. While the rest of the world might be spinning out from this eclipse energy, you have the footing. You are the mountain goats.
But even mountain goats need a little fun. So lean into that Venus and Pisces energy. Have a mocktail. Go to an art gallery.
Or just have a warm conversation with the universe. Blend that discipline with joy.
Exactly. Come on. Now, next week is the big one, the eclipse.
The solar eclipse in Aquarius, it is going to be a massive moment. We are just setting the stage this week.
Your Capricorn is waiting for even bigger surprises next week. So in order not to miss it, don't forget to subscribe to our channel called What Do Stars Say? You do not want to be out of the loop.
And we love hearing from you. If you liked our horoscope interpretation this week, don't be shy. Share your comment with us.
Yes, we want to hear from our nice-hearted listeners. Tell us, are you feeling the fire? Did you meet a weird stranger? Let us know.
We read them all. And remember, knowledge is power, but only if you use it.
So use it. Go out there, my nasty birds, my ambitious darlings, and conquer the week.
Wishing you a week of clarity and courage.
Bye, my honeys.
Goodbye.